October 2nd on the Tooker tapes, logging some footage and digitizing from, looks like fall of 1997. I think they are in Montreal, having a little bit of fun playing frisbee in the park, it looks like. Very exciting. A little more home footage rather than potentially interesting for a large audience. But there is a ton of footage that I think is of interest, especially their political stuff, their activism stuff. A lot of this holds the test of time, very peace-oriented, environmental, social justice, a lot of issues that they were talking about way back 20, 25, 30 years ago are still not resolved and still need attention. So for all of you political aficionados, I think there's some good lessons to be learned, some good bit of Canadian history to be gleaned. I'm hoping that's the case. It's a big project. It's 600 hours of tape to digitize. That alone is going to take about 800 hours. We've got funding for maybe half of that to keep me busy for the next couple, 3 months. You think this is worthwhile? You got to support us. You got to keep me going, keep me on this project. We're setting up some type of fundraising thing through Canada Helps, I think, or some other type of funder. I've got a Buy Me a Coffee page that you could send donations from time to time through that, or you could send an e-transfer. That's all cool. I'm finding a lot of fun stuff in the tapes. Little Froggy here, saw him spotted on one of the shots. We've got Tooker's nephew, Noah, saying some wonderful things about pollution and environmentalism. So much stuff. I've got stuff from The Hague, or from the Netherlands, rather, more generally, when Tooker and I were at the Christmas Peace Action Camp at the Volkel Air Force Base. So I was able to find... Did I find the finished piece of that? Maybe, but I found a lot of raw footage of that. So us breaking into the NATO Air Force Base and trying to locate 11 nuclear weapons and getting chased down by balaclavaed, all dressed in black military dudes with their automatic rifles and everything. Quite compelling and interesting stuff. So I'm going to find something interesting for you to enjoy. Thanks for sticking with me here on this update on October the 2nd of 2025. This is the Tooker tapes. If you think there's value in uncovering all this ancient footage from Tooker Gomberg, of and about him, and all the activism that ensued around the end of the millennium, send some feedback. Let us know if this is a worthwhile project to carry on. Appreciate your support and your words, even if it's critical. You do send that along. Okay, enjoy the footage, whatever I've got coming up here next, and thanks for checking out this project. Thanks for everything.
We're getting out on the streetcar, we're celebrating a livable city. We're talking about transit as really a cornerstone to a healthy city. Because without a good transit system, you end up with people driving galore, and you end up with toxic air. Alright, we're going to jump on the party bus.
Alrighty.
That would be an ecological place, a sustainable place, a place where you can breathe the air and not worry about getting asthma. Tell me a story.
I have asthma, okay? When I was 2 years old, my parents did not have it and I almost died.
And it's all out there. It's all happening because of this stupid environment.
You know, you hear about 1,400 people dying every year from asthma, a quadrupling, or from toxic air, and you have a quadrupling of the childhood rate of asthma in the city.
Like, this is stupid. Why do we go around in circles like it?
Today, we're launching our platform for a sustainable city. We've been putting together over the last 2 months a compendium of the best ideas that we've come across for making Toronto, for getting Toronto onto a sustainable path. I'm very proud to release this here this afternoon. Some members of the media are saying that there is no content in this election, that there's no contest. In fact, we have a very, very substantial platform here that's second to none. No other candidate for mayor has this type of a well-thought-through, substantial platform with specific recommendations of how to move into the new millennium.
My name's Noah Gomberg, okay? I mean my uncle. Hello. Say hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Are you running for mayor?
What?
Not this year.
No. For now, it's my uncle, so vote Tooker Gomberg.
For now. The campaign is about people power. We've brought together over 600 people who are interested in getting involved in making this city a better place. And I counterpose that. I compare that to the other main candidate who's running for mayor. And I should say he has had backroom deals and has the, behind the scenes meetings. And that's how the Adams Mine proposal was about to be adopted at City Hall until the citizens showed up and said, no way, we've got 8 days to pull another miracle off. We've done it once already with Adams Mine, and we can do it again, and we're well on our way to doing it again. Why is Mr. Lastman not courageous enough to step forward and say, I have ideas, and I have respect for the democratic process, and I will debate the other candidate? Why won't he do that? If the main candidate doesn't trust the voters, why should the voters trust him? Why should they vote for him? I'm running for mayor. That's me. You like